Hello, my name is Syahrul Ramadhan. I'm from Group 5.
Hello, my name is Irzi Denanta from Group 5.
My name is Jeny Putri. I am from Management major.
Unit 5, Jobs. Starting point 1. Which thing in this list are the most or least important for you in job? Money, job satisfaction and professional development, free time, recognition, job security, career opportunities, and opportunities for promotion. Variety training. 2. When you were a child, what job did you dream about doing? Why? Look at this activity 1.7. Match each activity to each corresponding area of work. A.g. Which of these areas would you like to work in? Why? 1. Making or manufacturing things. 2. Being in charge of people and running the organization. 3. Selling product or service. 4. Dealing with client or consumer. 5. Working with figures. 6. Dealing with employee and training. 7. Investigating and testing. A. Sales and marketing. B. Finance. C. Management. D. Human research or HR. E. Production. F. Research. G. Customer. A. Reading. Be aware of your online image. 1. What social networking sites do you know and use? 2. Why do you use them? By Andy Blockham, job seekers have been warned that their Facebook profile could limit their employment prospects after a study found that 7 in 10 employers now research candidates online. According to new figures released by Microsoft, checks on Facebook and Twitter are now as important in the job selection process as CV or interview. They survey which questioned human research manager and the top 100 companies in the UK, the US, Germany, and France found that 70% admit to rejecting a candidate because of their online behavior. But HR bosses also said that a strong image online could actively help job hunters to land the dreams job. Peter Cullen of Microsoft said, "Your online reputation is not something to be scared of. It is something to be proactively managed. These days, it is essential that users cultivate the kind of online reputation that they would want an employee to see." Facebook posts include drunk photographs, bad language, and messages complaining about work. Farhan Yassin of online recruitment network careerbuilder.co.uk said, "Social networking is a great way to make connection with job opportunities and promotion your personal brand across the internet. People really need to make sure they are using this research to their advantage by conferring a professional image." But Mr. Yasin continued job seekers to be aware of their online image even after landing the perfect job. After their own research found that 28% of employers had first step for content found of their social networking profile. He added, "A huge number of employers have taken action against staff for writing negative comment about company or other employee on their social networking page." Exercise 1. Scan the Attar quickly and answer this question. 1. What percentage of employers search candidates online? Answer: 17%. 2. Which social networking sites are mentioned? Answer: Facebook and Twitter. 3. Who do Peter Cullen and Farhan Yassin work for? Answer: to research candidates online at companies. Exercise 2. 1. Read the article again that shows the best headline, or a B or C. A. Complaining about your job could lose your job. B. Facebook profile could damage your prospect. C. Ambition is a key a successful career. 2. According to article, how can social networking sites make or break your career? 3. Should staff be allowed to use social networking sites during the working day? Discuss. B. Vocabulary: working with work or describing work. Eddie Lu is an astronaut who spent 6 months off the International Space Station. Read what B says about working there. List the positive and negative points of his job. A job among the stars. Working on the ISH or International Space Station is every astronaut's dream. Life on board may sound glamorous to some people, but conditions can be uncomfortable and we have demanding schedule. We work 10-hour days and have 1.5 days off. Although when you live in your office, it's hard to spot on duty and off duty. Our tests are quite varied, with a array of different scientific experiments, but we also have to perform routine maintenance and regular safety checks, like cleaning and the air filter and inspecting our emergency equipment. We exercise twice a day. If you don't, your muscles just disappear in the work condition. Life is never dull, but you can feel lean up here, away from friends and family. The work can also be stressful. So in my free time, I'll relax by writing and answering emails. I also love taking photos of the view from up here. It's fun to watch stars as they restructure the atmosphere.
Exercise 1. Work with a partner. Match the words from the list to the defines 1 to 11. Number 1. A good thing to do. The answer is rewarding. Number 2. Boring is. The answer is dull. Number 3. Needing all our effort and attention. The answer is demanding. Number 4. Difficult is a satisfying way. The answer is stressful. Number 5. Lively and enjoyable. The answer is fun. Number 6. Look attractive from the outside. The answer is glamorous. Number 7. Predictable. Predictable the same every day. The answer is routine. Number 8. Make us feel unhappy. The answer is depressing. Number 9. Different. Not always the same. The answer is varied. Number 10. Make us feel worried and anxious. The answer is challenging. Number 11. Make us feel good. The answer is worthwhile. Exercise 2. Match the adjective in the list to comment 1 to 9. Number 1. What I like best about my job is that no 2 days are the same, so I never get bored. The answer is varied. Number 2. One of the great things about my job is that I meet famous people and stay in some expensive hotels. The answer is glamorous. Number 3. My job keeps me fully occupied and I don't have time to think about anything else until it's time to go home. The answer is demanding. Number 4. Sometimes I think to myself, you will never be able to do that. But then I find a way to succeed. It really is quite satisfying. The answer is challenging. Number 5. Every morning, I arrive at the office, switch on the photocopier, and check the phone for message. Then I start the coffee maker and open the mail. The answer is dull. Number 6. I spend all day in front of the computer screen. I really don't think I can stand it much longer. It makes me feel so miserable. The answer is depressing. Number 7. I get quiet, worried, and anxious. So many people depend on me. Even at home, I keep thinking about work. It stops me eating. The answer is stressful. Number 8. I really enjoy going to work. We have a fantastic time and everyone gets on so well together. It doesn't feel like work at all. The answer is fun. Number 9. It's not the best paid job in the world, but I know that I make a difference to people's lives. There is no greater satisfaction than seeing someone walk again after a terrible accident. The answer is worthwhile. C. Structure. Passive form. We only use the passive when we are interested in the object or when we do not know who caused the action. Example, this kind of job are required in this company. We can only form a passive sentence from an active sentence when there is an object in the active sentence. Form to be plus past participle. How to form a passive sentence when an active sentence is given. Object of the active sentence becomes subject in the passive sentence. Subject of the active sentence become object in the passive sentence or is left out. The active, Peter built a house. The passive, a house is built by Peter. Examples: active, Peter built a house. Passive, a house is built by Peter. It is simple present. Example 2. Active, Peter built a house. Passive, a house was built by Peter. It is simple past. Number 3. Active, Peter has built a house. Passive, a house has been built by Peter. It is present perfect. Active, Peter will build a house. Passive, a house will be built by Peter. Will future. Next, active, Peter can build a house. The passive, a house can be built by Peter. It is a model. Here you find some example of how to form the passive depending on the sentence. It is a sentence, active and the passive. The tense is simple present. The active, Peter built a house. Passive, a house is built by Peter. Simple past, Peter built a house. The passive, a house was built by Peter. The present perfect, the active is Peter has built a house. Passive is a house has been built by Peter. The past perfect, Peter had built a house. The active, there's the active and the passive is a house had been built by Peter. In the will future, the active is Peter will build a house, and the passive is a house will be built by Peter. And the going to future, the active is Peter is going to build a house in summer, and the passive is a house is going to be built in summer.
Exercise 1. Fill in the correct form of the passive into the verb. Mind the things written in brackets. Example, a leader is read by feeder to write simple present. Number 1. The words by the teacher today to explain simple present. This answer are explained. Number 2. We a leader the day before yesterday to send simple past. This answer were sent. Number 3. This car is too old not to steal a picture. This answer will not be stolen. Number 4. The street because of snow already to close present perfect. This answer already has been closed. Number 5. I new restaurant next week to open La Fisher. This answer will be open. Number 6. Eat to the party yesterday to invite simple past. This answer was invited. Number 7. The blue box by anyone. Cannot to open simple present. This answer cannot seen. Number 8. I read the book my friend today to give simple present. This answer were given. D. Language function. Some useful precise uses in the meeting. I'm trying to arrange a meeting for next week. Can you make Thursday afternoon? I don't think we need more than 2 hours. I book the conference room for 2 o'clock. I'll send you my draft free process by Monday midday. Who would like to take the minutes? I'd like to leave item 3 until the next meeting. What are your thoughts on this? I'd like to make a point. Of the 50 people I asked, only one did not agree with the idea. Only one for proposal was accepted. Does everyone agree? We made every good just for singing the system. Unfortunately, they rejected nearly all our proposals. E. Dialogue. Setting up a meeting by phone. A. Hi Anna, I'm trying to arrange a meeting for next week. Can you make Tuesday or Tuesday afternoon? B. Tuesday will be fine. What time? A. What about 3 o'clock? I don't think we need more than 2 hours. B. I agree. Is Juan coming by the way? A. I hope so, but I haven't asked him yet. Postponing a meeting by phone. A. Hello again. I hope this won't cause you any problems, but if just spoken to Juan and he can make Tuesday. Could we make it Tuesday instead? B. Just a moment. I'll just check my diary. Right. If got another meeting on Tuesday, but I shall be finished by 3:15. But could we meet at 30 past 5 just in case the meeting overruns? A. Sure. I know Juan will be pleased because he didn't want to miss the meeting. B. Fine. See you on Tuesday afternoon. I'll send you my draft proposal by Monday midday. A. Thanks Anna. Bye.